Hello, you guys. It's Darla Gale. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist, and I own Heartstrings Counseling, which is a nonprofit agency in Loomis, Placer County. And I wanted to come on here because I have some resources for you. But first off, I wanted to welcome you all to this group. I am so honored to be a part of this group and honored that I was able to create this with my other admins and moderators. And so I wanted to introduce myself first and then our admins and our moderators. So I, again, am a licensed marriage family therapist. I also am an EMDR trained therapist as well. And Cherise Spencer, she is one of my therapists as well. And she is an EMDR trained therapist. She is an amazing human being. And she is an amazing therapist. So all the therapists on this group are from Heartstrings Counseling or Darla Gale Counseling. I have two counseling agencies. One is a nonprofit and one is a for-profit. We are currently trying to raise thousands of dollars to help you guys with free counseling. So that is what I've been trying to just focus on and be proactive doing. What I wanted to tell you about our moderators, I have a little list here because it's my first Facebook Live, so just bear with me. We have Madison Rabley, Hannah Petit, Pilar Padilla, Lisa Atkinson, and Lindsay Glass. They're all therapists at Heartstrings Counseling, so you guys are in good hands and have a lot of support. I made a couple calls today because I know there are a lot of you in Chico. And what I wanted to do is give you guys some resources that I found out about today. There is a group called the Northern California Trauma Recovery Network, NCTRN. And if you look that up online, they have resources in Oakland, San Francisco, Chico, Nevada, all states throughout the U.S. But for those, there's like 3 of you that have reached out to me wanting therapy right now that are in dire need. So they're going to offer 5 free sessions of EMDR. And I'm going to ask you guys to jump on that. And you want to get on that. I will actually put that information in this group for you. But I talked to Dr. Hignell, and she is a therapist in Chico. Her number is 530-518-0796. And that's Dr. Hignell. She's with the Northern California Trauma Recovery Network. They're going to offer 5 free sessions of EMDR. It is group EMDR, and it's a 6-person group. I am going to encourage you guys to go and do this, because within 3 sessions, you can process through the intense traumatic memories that you're having and are going to feel a lot better and less symptomatic in just a few sessions. So if you guys can give her a call, it's 530-518-0796. I'll post the link for the Trauma Recovery Network for you, so you have that. And then if you're in a different state or a different city, you can reach out to that particular chapter and get the help that you need. I also wanted to talk a little bit about EMDR and what that is. It stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. And trauma, and especially what you guys have gone through, is locked in your brain. It's locked in the right parietal lobe. And so what happens is, as you're going through your day, you're going to get triggered. And it might be a smell. It might be a sound. It could be an image. All the senses in your body, something's going to trigger that. Hi, Dawn. How are you? So when you get triggered, that area of trauma that you've been through lights up in your brain. And so that has to be processed out, or as you continue through life, you're going to continue to get triggered. So EMDR processes out the trauma in your right brain and transfers it to a different neural network, a different pathway, so that you aren't triggered by it and you can think about it as being back then without getting the symptoms that you currently get. So it once that trauma is processed and moved, it doesn't affect you. I've been through the 2-day, well, it was like a week of 2 times a week of EMDR training through EMDRIA, and have done EMDR with hundreds of clients, and it's been amazing. So I encourage you guys to do this EMDR group traumatic, it's called EMDR Group Traumatic Episode Protocol, G-TEP, and that's through the Northern California Trauma Recovery Network. And this is particularly for those people in Chico, but they also are offering 5 sessions in San Francisco and other states, Oakland, and Sacramento as well. Heartstrings Counseling is also offering free sessions to anybody who needs that. So reach out to me. You guys can call 916-676-7405, and I will get you hooked up with a therapist, and that will be free. We are actively raising funds again to try to get you guys some help. So I'll tell you more about EMDR on another Facebook Live, but I wanted to get that information out to you, and I wanted to, especially there was a gentleman on here that posted a picture of a beautiful sunset, and then a sunset with the smoke, and that's something that is trauma. When you look at a beautiful sunset and you start to see smoke, that's because of what you guys went through. So that has to be processed out. All this stuff that you guys are feeling, all the symptoms you're feeling are normal. A lot of it is post-traumatic stress symptoms. There is a scale I wanted to also talk about to see if you might be a good candidate for EMDR. It's the PTSD diagnostic scale. I kind of wanted to go through that with you. And even if you're not on the live and you're watching this later, here's some of the questions. If you're having unwanted, upsetting memories about what you went through, if that's severe, you definitely want to get some EMDR. Bad dreams or nightmares related to the trauma. Reliving the event. I know a lot of you are struggling with that and feeling as if it's actually happening again. Feeling very emotionally upset when reminded of the trauma. Having physical reactions when reminded of the trauma. That's heart racing, pounding, sweating. The smells, we hear a lot about that. Trying to avoid thoughts and images related to the trauma. Another thing you want to consider is, are you avoiding activities, situations, or places that remind you of the trauma, or that feel more dangerous since the trauma? Are you not able to remember important parts of what you went through? Are you seeing yourself, others, or the world in a more negative way? You guys want to rate these on a scale from 0 to 4, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. Number 10 is this: blaming yourself or others for what happened. 11, having intense negative feelings of fear, horror, anger, guilt, shame. Number 12, losing interest or not participating in activities. I know a lot of people aren't doing that, and a lot of people aren't able to do that. So if you can find some things that you used to do that you're no longer doing, try to do that. Things that you used to enjoy. Maybe it's just watching a movie. If you guys need an iPad or you need a laptop, let us know, because we will get out there and find donations and help you guys and get that stuff to you. Are you feeling distant or cut off from others? Are you having difficulty experiencing positive feelings? Are you acting more irritable or aggressive with others? All normal behaviors. Number 16 is taking more risks or doing things that might cause you or others harm. Driving recklessly. Are you doing more substance, taking drugs, or drinking more alcohol? Are you being overly alert or on guard? Are you being jumpy or more easily startled? Are you having trouble concentrating? Are you having trouble falling or staying asleep? So these are all symptoms of PTSD. I wanted to run through that with you. If you're experiencing a lot of these symptoms, I want you guys to either call Heartstrings Counseling at 916-676-7405, and I will get you in with a therapist. We are in Loomis, which is in Placer County, but we definitely can get you hooked up with somebody over the phone. We can do a FaceTime session. And then if you're in Chico, Oroville, or something like that, call Dr. Hignell at 530-518-0796 and get yourself set up with the 5 free sessions for EMDR. So I think that's all I've got today. Thanks for joining me on my first Facebook Live. And I'm so glad we have this group and so excited that you guys have been so supportive to one another. Hugs to all you guys. And we will be back soon. I know Sharice is going to do some Facebook Lives as well. And just want to introduce myself, say hi, and hope you guys all, like Eric Lothholm says, has as best of a night that you can. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.